Hello and welcome to part 134 of Let's Play Dangan Ronpa. When we left off, Nagi couldn't believe that Kyuko Kirigiri was killed. Sorry, I just got caught up in my throat there. Last episode, when we left off, I had a sore throat. This time, I still have a sore throat. I don't care if that person just uploaded the video. Don't email me about it. I really need to see how to make that work. Anyway, stop working, I mean. I refuse to believe it. What you believe doesn't matter one damn bit. The truth is the truth. And if you say you can't believe it, then verify it for yourself. Verify it myself? Anyway, let's begin. But hey, if it's going to be a class trial, then does that mean the culprit... Yes, the culprit is one of the participants in this academic coliseum. Then one of us are Kiri? No, not necessarily. Huh? But you just said... I don't have time to explain myself to you right now. There's a great deal I want to look into. Anyway, I'm getting started. If you value your lives, you all had best do the same. Those are the rules here. Oh crap. To start off, I guess I'll check the Monokuma file. As a result of severe damage caused by an explosion, the identity of the deceased is unknown. The explosion occurred post-mortem. The deceased suffered a single knife wound to the abdomen, extending to the back of the body. The signs of trauma visible on the back of the deceased's head, which appears to have been caused by a strike from a cylindrical object, approximately the same diameter as an iron pipe. Additionally, there are numerous wounds visible in multiple locations on the deceased's body. Either these wounds were not incurred in the last few days, but at some time earlier. Figures, even Monokuma file won't reveal the identity of the victim, huh? Is that unidentified body actually Kirigiri? Or I have to find out for myself. I have to see it with my own eyes. In either case, if the truth doesn't come to light, we'll all be killed. Let's go to the garden, the scene of the crime. Yep, I know you loaded it in my Electro ID. This seems very rushed. It's like the entire of the anime. Alright, let's go and take a fine-tooth comb to anything and everything that seems suspicious. I just need to do the same thing I've been doing up until now. Only with less Kirigiris and more other things. More no Kirigiri. A thorough investigation should tell me once and for all whether this is Kirigiri or not. It looks like there's something attached to the corpse's fingernails. These are fake nails, and they're fairly long too. They almost seem like they would get in the way. Loaded fake nails into Electro ID. Pulse on the top of the right hand. There's a tattoo. It's hard to tell because of the burns, but it appears to be a dog of something, or something. I don't think I've seen a design like that before. The upper half of the body is burned black from the fire caused by the explosion. Also, only the upper half of the body where it's burnt is wet. When the corpse was on fire, I splashed water on it. Since I only threw water onto the burning upper half, it makes sense that the lower half isn't wet. In other words, there's nothing strange about only the upper half being wet, right? The lower half of the body doesn't seem to be wet. When the corpse was on fire, I threw water onto the burning upper half of the body. That's why the lower half isn't wet, right? The lab coat the victim is wearing is completely burned. Only part of it is left. Alright, I've found everything here. There's a knife on the ground. I'm guessing this knife is the same one that was in the body before the explosion. and the force from the explosion sent it flying. According to the Monokuma file, the knife wound extends from the abdomen all the way to the back, which means that was the cause of death? You know, I feel like I've seen this knife somewhere. Could it be... obviously? Yeah, the knife that masked person had. Something smells kind of fishy. There's way too many similarities. The masked person who attacked me last night had this knife in their hand. And then that same knife shows up here sticking out of the stomach of someone in the same mask. In which case, could the reason this masked person ended up getting stabbed be because I saw the knife in the heart of the struggle, and then I? If we assume the masked person murdered here is Kirigiri, then that means the person in the mask who attacked me last night was also Kirigiri. But why wear a mask? I have no idea. I don't remember anything that happened last night. But still, there's no way that could have loaded a knife into your HID. What's this? No, not the body. I don't want the fucking body. If I'm not mistaken, this is a control panel for the sprinkler system. Sprinklers are set off to go off every morning at 7:30. It can't be reprogrammed. Hold on, wait. Given that the sprinklers go off at 7:30, if the corpse was here before then, it would naturally be wet. That means the murder took place. Alright, let's talk to our favourite gloomy bitch. And after all this, we still don't know who the body is? But whoever it is, I won't black out again. Hey Nagy, do you remember what the corpse looked like before it blew up? I'm pretty sure their face was covered by a mask and their body was covered by a lab coat. There was a knife sticking out of their stomach and their clothes around the area were covered in blood. They had apparently stopped bleeding, but the blood still hadn't dried. Konami said that if we touched it, we were likely to get our hands stained. Although, for how much blood there was no sign of any on the ground around the body. Thanks for helping me remember, Nagy. You were a really big help. By explaining it to you, Asahina, I was able to remember what things were like before the explosions. Thank you too. It's a chicken coop. There are chickens in it. 4 chickens. Wait, 4? What's up, Nags? Good fit. Good timing, Hayakari. I've got a question for you. Do you remember how many chickens were in this coop? I certainly do. Exactly 5, dude. Oh, really? What's wrong? One's missing. There are only 4 chickens here. What? That's weird. I wonder when one went missing. I checked them out in on them yesterday, just before nighttime. All 5 of them were there. Oh god, what do we do? 5 turning into 4 is a colossal problem for the fabric of the universe, dude. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even just one piece missing and the universe remains forever incomplete, dude. Ignoring Harakakure, could the chicken going missing have something to do with this murder? Perfect timing, Nagy. I have a question for you. A question for me? About your alibi. My alibi? Give me your alibi for last night after 10 PM. I wasn't feeling very well, so I was asleep. But what do you need my alibi for all of a sudden? And for after nighttime began. No less. Isn't it obvious? This murder could not have occurred before 10 PM last night. How do you know that? Came to this garden just after the nighttime announcement ran last night. As part of my search for the others, so I could inform them about Monokuma's being disabled. I came here to find Hagakure because he spent considerable time in the garden these past few days. I can say for certain that there was no corpse here at that time, which is to say the murder occurred sometime after that. Sometime after nighttime began, when I paid a visit to this garden. However, Hagakure, Fukuwa, and Asahina and I were all in the gymnasium together until morning. Huh? After meeting up with Hagakure in the garden, we immediately went to the two girls' room. After that, the four of us went to the gymnasium and began work on disassembling Monokuma. As a precaution, we avoided individual activity during that time. We even went to the restroom in pairs. In short, the four of us have perfect alibis. On the other hand, the only one without alibis are me and Kirigiri. And assuming the corpse belongs to Kirigiri, the only one without an alibi is me? On top of that, when we went to Fukuwa and Asahina's rooms, we also went to your bedroom, but there was no response. Now where, exactly, were you? I was in my room, honest. I was just asleep because I wasn't feeling well. If no one to confirm you claim, that doesn't qualify as an alibi. Yeah, I know. So, what's your next move? The ball is not laid out in your favor. This is kind of bad, isn't it? For me to be the only one without an alibi? Although, to be fair, I didn't in the last one. I didn't have anything close to it, and I was implicated in the first one. I got past that, so I think I'll be fine. It's 11 o'clock right now, dude, and I was trying to remember what time we discovered the body. Huh? I went back over memories of the day, trying to remember what time we found the body. I woke up at 7 o'clock to Monokuma's morning announcement, and got serious soon after. There I met with Asahina. That was probably around 7:30 a.m. After that I went to the gym, where everyone else was, and then we moved to the headmaster's office. Fukuwa, who went to get the pickouts from the body then. At that time it was... Fukuwa, what time is it? When we left the gym it was a little before 9, so it should be right about 9 o'clock. Yeah, it was around 9. Ah, yeah, that sounds about right. Corpse was discovered at 9 o'clock. Sounds good to me. My work is done. Here is done. There is work? There's not a lot of that, huh? Probably a good idea to reinvestigate the shed, too. The dusty mess seems like a pretty run-of-the-mill shed. But hold on, there's a white vinyl sheet here? Were there vinyl sheets here in the shed before? It might have something to do with the murder, so I could at least check it out. What? No! Oh, no! 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 Bastards! Who the hell do you think you are? Alright, so I've got another 2 things I can try. Ah, you fuckers. I'm only 15 minutes in. Well, shit. Well, that doesn't look good at all, because I've got to do that thing in there and this thing down here that I don't seem to be able to click on. Oh. Nope. 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 Let's see if I can leave. There's still more I want to look at. Okay, so that's pretty much the entire thing of what I can do. Alright. Well, on that note, I'm going to have to leave it there. I have to cut myself short, which is a real pain in the ass. But I suppose if I don't, I'm not going to finish uploading today, so I suppose it's a blessing in disguise a little bit. So the next episode is on the top right, previous is on the top left. Until next time, folks. See ya.